Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. So a few of you were asking me what I'm up to these days. Obviously it's still late winter, early spring. I mean, we have a lot of spring bulbs already flowering here in London, in UK. So it does feel more like a spring, especially when the weather is so nice and sunny like today. So I just wanted to show you quickly what I'm up to these days. So this is pretty much what I'm up to. Pretty much planning, organizing. These are seeds that I'm planning to sow again today. There's more in the bag in here. Anyways, I have to go through them. So yeah, I just have my calendar open really, and I'm planning in as I go. What do I need to sow? On these blue ones, these are things that I really have to do today. There is stuff that I did plant, especially stock. I did plant already some stuff in Snapdragon, some stuff that I again have to replant, and then mid-February ones. So I'm taking these out for my planting, but they're all kind of organized in my planner by obviously like the hardy annuals, tender annuals, stuff like that. I also have to replant some foxgloves that self-seeded last year, so I want to kind of repot them so they start growing nicely. And yeah, I'm just gonna go out and plant some seeds. I'm gonna mostly, I think, plant them into these Tupperware boxes, label them, obviously cover them, water them a little bit, and then once they sprouted, I'll remove the lid. But I'll keep them outdoors, so this is all for indoor planting. I'm just gonna keep them on my windowsill next to the radiator so they're nice and warm. And yeah, just go from there, and then just obviously keep succession seed, keep seeding other tender annuals. Later on, probably beginning of March, April, I have some seeds that I want to do. But I wanted to say I did, as part of my education, really, I did a course with Creekside Farm Flower. Shout out to her. She is really good. I follow her on Instagram. And this course was very reasonably priced. She's been flower farming for about, I think, 7 years now. When it comes to the course, I did know it was a course on seed sowing, and I did know a lot of the stuff from the course already. Obviously, she went through like the biology of plants and a bit of like horticulture basics, stuff like that. But I knew most of it because obviously I've been in horticulture for years now as well. But I did learn few things. Obviously, it was really nicely done, and she's really sweet. And what was really worth, so this is pretty much what I really wanted, is her knowledge on a couple of plants that she's growing in like a nutshell. So there is column for like how long the germination last, what temperatures they need for germination, if it needs to be covered, if it's better to be direct sown or indoor sowing, things like that, when exactly to sow, what's the maturity, and any notes from her, which I then went through with my notes. Obviously I've updated this, so this is like my sort of Bible now, and then I transported this into my calendar basically, and as you can see, it's quite organized. So most of the stuff is happening obviously in the beginning of the year, and then I have some more succession sowing and obviously hardy annual sowing later on in the year in the autumn. I will go out, I'll show you how everything is growing, like the ranunculus, anemones, a few other seedlings that I've planted. So yeah, once I go out, I'll give you a little show around. This is how the polytunnel little greenhouse looks like. Oh, it's nice and warm in here, and the smell is just divine. You know, when you just open a kind of sweaty polytunnel, it just reminds me of my childhood, when we were growing with my parents. So these are the transplants I did last week. So these are seedlings that were planted in September, October last year. Gosh, I'm really bad with labeling. Can't remember what this was, but it might be Chinese forget-me-not. I did not do the label. Anyways, my bad. Some of the anemones, they're growing nicely, and some ranunculus that I have in the boxes. I just remember I have to keep them moist, otherwise they're growing really, really nicely. These are wallflowers that I transplanted, and as you can see, I planted these 18th of September last year, and I did not transplant them for quite a long time. Obviously that's why they're not as big, but they are growing. They're all toucan, growing nicely, nice and warm in here, so it should be fine. And then rest of the transplanted stuff. This is the bunny tails grass. It's taking on really nicely. Hey, Ned. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. And more seedlings in here. They're all growing really nicely. These are, I think, snapdragons. Yeah, snapdragon seedlings. These are more Chinese forget-me-nots that I will have to transplant, and I think you know all of these. So what I do during the day, I just open up these boxes to get some fresh air, especially it's really, really nice out now. And yeah, you can see a lot of bulbs are coming through. Nice shoots on the roses and some of the peonies. Sorry guys, hope I'm not worrying you. And more updates on the tulips. There's a one which is just one from last year that I only had in growing as hydroponic. So tiny. Yeah, otherwise everything is quite moist, so I don't have to water. We didn't have rain for quite some time, but now when everything is growing so nicely, I just have to keep watering. And yeah, that's it really. I really hope you enjoyed that. It's just a short video. I just wanted to show you what I'm up to keep myself accountable as well, give you something to watch if you are interested. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Also like the video if you found any value as well. Let me know if there is anything I can help with, anything you would like to see in a video as well. And yeah, until the next one, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.